Blessings, beautiful being. So in this video, I want to talk about something very important when it comes to your path in business or spirituality. It's linked. It's in both. And really, I want to dedicate this channel from now on to both spirituality and business. This will be a simple reflection of my own life. And this is something that I have faced now as I've started to rebuild everything, rebuild my empire, basically. And I have a question related to this, and that is, are you willing to do whatever it takes to get what you want? So if you want to be a millionaire, if you want to make six figures, are you willing to do whatever it takes to get it? If you want to become enlightened, if you want to be with your twin flame, are you willing to do whatever it takes to get it? And let me go deeper. Whatever it takes, what does it mean? It means that even on the days that you don't feel like doing them, are you willing to do whatever it takes? For example, first of all, I was living in this weird rehab center, and it was crazy. It was a very bad environment for me, very bad. Of course, I'm grateful for the people there, the nurses there. They helped me a lot, all these things. But it wasn't ideal. Now I'm in this place before I go to Rio, and I noticed the shift instantly. But still, it's almost like I still have that old energy left, and also because I'm taking the medication, I have some of that as well still within me. It's affecting me. I'm sleeping in because I'm so tired from the medication. And then also, again, I just want to share this openly to be very transparent with you. I have, once again, still this weird itch/sensation in my root chakra area, in my groin, which is really bothering me. And it's bothering when I sit, especially when I work. And I asked one of my old clients, Lori Ladd, you might know her. I asked her, Lori, what do you think this is? And she was telling me that it's probably trapped energy. It's probably trapped energy in your body, in the root chakra. And I agreed. I was telling her that that's what I think that is as well. And what she told me is I should find a shaman in Rio de Janeiro, which again, I agreed. But here's the thing. It doesn't take away, that was great, but it doesn't take away the pain that I feel still. It doesn't take away that. Even if somebody told me, Klaus, that is your ascension symptom, that is just something you have to go through. It doesn't take away the pain when I work. And today I set a goal for myself to do 5 of these, what I call video pitches for my potential clients. And I was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it at all. I had a really slow start to the day. But then I just banged them out. I did 5, and now I'm proud of myself. I gave myself a pat on the back, and then I can feel good to hang out with my friend today, later on. So doing whatever it takes means doing things that you don't feel like doing, but you need to do them. That's what it means. So same thing with your spirituality, right? Let's use that example of a twin flame, right? Are you willing to go through this hell even for the possibility of being with your twin flame? Or are you willing to go through this hell even for the possibility of becoming enlightened? That's what it means. And you have to brainwash yourself into this. Because what do you see in the society? You see all these people who don't have this mindset. They're like, whatever, I'll do that tomorrow. My mentor always told me, tomorrow never comes. There is no tomorrow. There's only now, today, right now. What are you willing to do now? Right? Again, to share. I'm going to Rio de Janeiro in 1 week or 1.5 weeks. Am I scared? Yes, I'm very scared. Right? Things need to go well this time. I'm gonna take my medication. All these things. because I don't want to go back to where I was. So I'm doing whatever it takes. And then let's see what happens. Let's see what God has in plans for me. But I want you to get this. And then every single day, ask yourself, are you doing whatever it takes, or are you just doing what is required? What is suitable? And I think this is one I want to really hammer for you as well, is how you feel. And this is where it comes, and I listen to a lot of Andrew Tate lately. I even bought his course because he's a masculine man. I've always looked up to masculine men. My father was a very masculine man. And I'm realizing that I'm shifting from feminine energy, and I have shifted from feminine energy, which is more like my typical energy, to the masculine energy, which is then balancing the two, right? Masculine energy doesn't care about feelings. Even if you feel like shit, you're tired, you have pain in your body, all the weird sensations in your body, it doesn't fucking matter. The masculine man doesn't fucking care. He gets the job done no matter fucking what. That's a man that women can rely on. For example, when you go to war, that's a man that a woman can rely on. Instead of this pussy, this simp, as they call it, right? Who is all just about his emotions, who gets overwhelmed by his emotions, who doesn't have any emotional control, then just cries. And I've been there, who just cries all the time. But even when I was there, I was still a man. I was still doing my business, right? But I was incorporating. So I don't want to also be like, oh, you shouldn't cry. Of course, crying is beautiful. I haven't cried in a long, long time due to medication, but like, again, which probably is to balance me out. The medication is helping me balance me out, because if I didn't have medication, I would be going like this, mania, depression. Because do I have bipolar disorder? I don't know. It's hard to say. I haven't accepted if I have, but who knows? Yeah, and it's really tough, the whole indoctrination inside the hospital as well, where they just tell you like, you have this, you have that, you have this, you have that. It's like, it's crazy. But if you're a man watching this, know that if you want to get a woman as well, a high quality woman, you need to be a man first. You need to stop listening to so much of your feelings and just do whatever it takes. And let me share one last story with you. One of my favorite stories of all time. Julius Caesar was about to conquer England, and his army went there by boat. What happened is Julius Caesar saw the English army being, was it like 5 or 10 times the size of his army? And he was like, wow, this is crazy. And what happened is his army started paddling back. But he was like, no, this is not acceptable. Instead, I'm going to order you right now, I'm going to make an order for you to burn the boats. And that's what they did. So they burned all the boats. So the only option that they had was to conquer England. And guess what they did? They conquered England because they had no other way out. So my question to you is this: how can you put yourself in a situation where you must succeed? You must succeed. For example, with me, I'm going to Brazil. I must succeed. Failure is not an option. No matter how I feel, no matter how bad I want to quit, no matter how uncomfortable it might be, failure is not an option. So how can you put yourself in that situation? Because when you're in that, if you never felt that fire up in your ass, then you've never tasted true life and true victory. But I urge you, try that. Move to a different country. If you have to, change your environment. Your environment is more powerful than your willpower, and so on. Do that. All right, so that's the video. I hope that this was helpful, inspirational. If it was, make sure you hit the like button, comment below, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll see you next time.